Dah, dah.
Hi, my name is Adib Azhabi Akhtar.
Hi, my name is Nur Aina Shaira binti Muhammad Shah. Hi, my name is Fatih Nur Aisyah binti Azhar.
Hi, my name is Nohada Sofia Luti Hassan.
As we know, we have been learned polynomial in our syllabus. So, can you tell me how we can apply maths in our daily life?
Okay, so I want to answer your question. So the way how am I apply maths in my daily life is for modeling of various building and object, used in construction and also used in industry. So they are even used in marketing, finance, and also the stocks. Okay, so some people use polynomials in their head every day without realizing it, while other people do it more consciously. So I give you one example. Like an engineer used a polynomial to design a roller coaster to model the curve, while the civil engineer used a polynomial to design the roads, buildings, and other structures. Okay, so I want to ask you a question. Why do we need mathematics in daily life?
Okay, let me answer this. It is derived from the contributions of thinkers throughout the age and across the globe. It gives us a way to understand patterns, to quantify relationship, and to predict the future. May help us understand the word, and we use the word. We use the word to understand math. The word is interconnected. Every day, math show these connections and possibilities. The earlier young learner can put these skills to practice, the more likely we will remain an innovation, society and economy. Like we use the polynomial method in building things, or how to save money or make baking fun. We practice the polynomial method in our daily life. So, I want to ask you guys, what are some examples of the use of math in your daily life?
I think I want to answer the question. Some example of the use of math in our daily life is polynomial in business. Polynomial can also be used to model different situations, like in the stock market, to see how price will be vary over time. Business people also use polynomial to model market, as in to see how raising the price of a good will affect sale. Polynomial also can be applied in computer numerical control machine, or we can call it CNC machine. CNC machine is a computer that gives commands to manufacturing machine to help design and produce equipment more efficiently. Two example of it is 2D modeling or 3D modeling. We can also use polynomial to home decorating and remodeling. We also can use polynomials in shopping, and polynomial also be applied in electronic. Like the definition of resistance is V equals to IR. It's a polynomial relating the resistance from a resistor to the current across it, and the potential drop across it. So, I want to ask you guys, how was maths help you to solve real life problem?
Let me answer the question. Um, for me, maths help me to solve real life problem in many ways. The real life problems that I choose is in business. As we can see, finance is one of the example that we need use polynomial to solve it. Assessment of present value is used in loan calculation and company valuation. It involves polynomials that interest accumulation out of future liquid transactions, with the aim of finding an equivalent liquid value. Fortunately, numerous payment can be rewritten in a simple form if the payment schedule is regular. Tax and economic calculations can usually be written in as polynomial as well. Uh, Next, I want to tell about polynomial can be used in financial planning. For instance, a polynomial equation can be used to figure the amount of interest that will uh, accrue for an initial deposit, uh, amount in an investment or saving account at a given interest rate. If a saving account with an initial deposit of Rm 3000 gains 3% interest, then the polynomial equation shows the interest gain for 3 years. The equation will be interest equal to 3000 times 3% and times 3 years. In this situation, the saving account will accrue Rm 270 ringgit of interest during 3 years. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Hannah. So, I wonder, when we ever going to use math? How about, can you give your opinion?
Let me answer first. In my opinion, math makes baking fun. For example, when we bake a cake, we use polynomial method to know the length and the width of the cake. That's my opinion. So what about you guys?
Okay, so for my opinion, I use net in grocery store. So like for example, when I go to the grocery store, so obviously I want a lot of stuff. So like when I go to the grocery store, I want to buy egg, I want to buy flour, and also the milk. Okay, so when I want to buy the whole thing, obviously I want to know how much for the whole thing that I bought. So like I bought 3 pounds of flour, 2 dozen egg, and three quart of milk. Okay, so if I want to know the whole prices, so I have to construct the simple polynomial. Like for example, I letting the f for the price of flour, and then I letting the e for the price of dozen egg, and then I letting the m for the price of the worth of milk. So it will be like 3f plus 3e, 3f plus 2e plus 3m. So polynomial make my life easier when I want to buy something in grocery store. So how about the other?
For my opinion, I'm going to use math when I want to spend my money. It is because math in polynomial helps me save my money. By using polynomial, I can budget how much money I want to spend to buy something. Not just that, by using polynomial, I can plan my future plan. That's all from me. How about you, Hannah? What is your opinion?
For me, in my opinion, maths helps me in build things. For the example, since polynomial are used to describe curve of various type, people use graph curves to build roller coaster. Uh, it use polynomial to describe the curve in their. That's my opinion.
Okay, so the conclusion is polynomial is make our life easier. So
Let's end our discussion.
thank you.
Thank you.